to stake on some 1v1me action. But before you do, you want to know a few things. Like, how does the EAFC League work? What's this draft thing I've seen? And how do playoffs happen? Well, don't worry, we've got you covered. On the first day of the season, we have Draft Day. Now, this works slightly differently in a 1v1 type game mode. In a league like EAFC, you're picking the team that you will use that season. The draft is set in reverse order. This means the best player of last season gets the last draft spot this season. Once everyone is drafted, it's on to preseason. This is a very short period where games played do not count towards standings. They can, however, still be live streamed and staked on. This is purely a period for players to get used to their new teams. And before you know it, we're into the regular season. Our matches here are set through game weeks. Tiebreakers are decided by fewest games played. So if one team has played 8, one team has played 9, they're on the same amount of points. The team with 8 games will take the lead over the team with 9. Then, after our regular season is done, the points are totaled, we have a settled leaderboard, we take the top 8 players through to playoffs. This is a single elimination bracket. The first round, seed 1 will play seed 8, seed 2 will play seed 7, and so on. From there, it's victors against victors in a gauntlet to crown a champion and hand out all the prize pool.
Yo guys, we are back for the second game of the opening day of playoffs. I hope everyone is doing well. Look, I want to welcome everyone in. If you're new here, we've got game 2 for the FC League playoffs. We had game 1 earlier. We had Raf versus Owen Lani. 5-2 victory for Owen Lani, who progresses. Isn't IMPACTZ a really insane dribbler? That is right. IMPACTZ is a really insane dribbler. Word for word, you've got that absolutely correct. Look, guys, I think this might be the best game of the day so far. I'll be honest. I generally think this might be the best game of the day. We got 2 really, really heavy hitters. And to be honest, I can't imagine any of them going out so early. I can't imagine VBD going out first round. And I definitely can't imagine IMPACTZ going out first round either. So, yeah, I don't know. I really, really, really don't know. Let's go in and have a look. Let's go in and have a look. So currently right now, this is what the bracket looks like. As I said, we already had a game today. Raf versus Owen Lani. Owen Lani managing to take the win away from Raf, who's been absolutely dominant these whole 9 weeks and was definitely a favorite coming into the playoffs. But unfortunately, these are the games that matter. Everything else doesn't matter once we get to the playoffs. And that's what Lani showed us. He came in 8th seed, but managed to take out the number 1 guy with a 5-2 victory. So he's showing us, look, all of that stuff, it doesn't really matter. When we get to the playoffs and I turn up, that is what has the everlasting effect. Look, let's go ahead and get into the keys to victory for IMPACTZ. So the 3 things that I've labeled are stick to his game plan, show us why he's the reigning champ, and find a way to nullify the relentless VBD. So, what do I mean by stick to his game plan? Every time I speak with IMPACTZ before his games, especially before his double against Brandlad, he told me exactly what he was going to do. Right? So IMPACTZ's plan is, I want to hold the ball, I want to frustrate my opponents, find gaps, score early, and defend well. And I think he needs to stick to his game plan, because that's exactly what got him a spot in these playoffs, right? He came in quite low. He was toward the end of the season, he was squabbling, having to get a lot of good results. This is what helped him get here, so that's what he has to continue to do. Show us why he's reigning champ. If you guys didn't know, IMPACTZ is the last winner of this FC League here at 1v1me. That he had to make the playoffs. He did come in quite low at 7, but he had to make the playoffs regardless. And I want him to show us why. I want us to show us, like, okay, IMPACTZ, you barely got in, had pretty bad performances, but you're the reigning champion. Why? Next, find a way to nullify the relentless VBD. Now, guys, if you're new here and this is your first time ever watching this, VBD is an absolute monster on attack. I will tell you exactly why once we get over to his keys to victory, but I really think that this is a genuine key to victory for IMPACTZ. If he is not able to stop VBD doing what he does on an average, it's going to be a really, really difficult game and he won't win. I'll be honest. If he doesn't stop him, he won't win. Moving on to VBD. Keep applying pressure. That's my first key to victory for VBD. Second, do the same thing he did to IMPACTZ he did the last time. They've already played. VBD was able to leave with the dub. He has to be able to replicate that type of performance. Next, show why fans have staked over $300,000 on VBD in his 1v1 career. That is what he has to do. Those are his keys to victory for me. Let's kind of dive into it a bit more. Keep applying pressure. Look, he averages 5 goals a game, guys. 5. He averages 5 goals a game throughout this whole 9 weeks. He needs to keep his foot on the gas. Do not let up. It's playoff time. How about you up it? We saw Lani score 5 goals, right? And Lani came in at 8th seed. So what does number 2 seed have to do? Maybe you have to up it. Maybe you have to go and get 6. Maybe you have to go and get 7. Because we know how good IMPACTZ is. This is not going to be an easy game at all. This type of fixture, this type of matchup could have genuinely been a final. Genuinely. Do the same thing he did to IMPACTZ last time. Look, as I said, there's not too much to be discussed on this particular one, but he needs to find a way to win the game again. That's what he has to do. He has to find a way to win the game again. And we saw that Roth and Lani played twice in the season. Roth took home both the wins, got to the playoffs, and Lani wins. Could we see something like that here today from IMPACTZ? You never know. Last but not least, show us why fans have staked over $300,000 on him. Very simple. He's very trusted. Very trusted. He almost always goes into all his games as a favourite. I want to know why. We all want to know why. It's playoffs. People have staked over £250,000 on you. $250,000 both. And I genuinely want to know why. So I think those are going to be the keys to victory for IMPACTZ. And these are going to be the keys to victory for VBD. Now look, let's get back into the pre-game screen. Does this start at 4 p.m? Yes, it does. It does. It starts in 8 minutes. We are just over 7 minutes out. We're just over 7 minutes out, Lamine. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you stay locked in, man. We're here. Let's go into this one. Let's really, really go into this one. This is crazy because this is literally the 3rd time that they've played. And we've seen dominant performances from VBD on both occasions. Let's just go into this last one here. This was September 24th. So this is an FC 26 fixture. 5-1. I said it. Relentless. He's relentless. 5-1. And then we go into the fixture before that where it was 7-2. August 28th. So this is still FC 25. 7-2. So not much really changed. Not much really changed. They went from FC 25, 7-2, FC 26, 5-1. Not much has really changed here. IMPACTZ needs to find a way. He needs to find a way. But if anyone could find a way, I generally do think that it would be IMPACTZ. Let's go ahead and look a bit more at the record here. Tell me what you guys are thinking. Tell me what you guys are thinking right here. I want to know. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what's kind of popping up in your head, what you guys are thinking. Because from my perspective, it always looks like VBD, guys. It literally always looks like VBD. Always looks like VBD. And unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate. Unfortunately for IMPACTZ, I mean, this is what it looks like right now. This is exactly what it looks like. It just looks like VBD. But let's just go into it. 13-14 for IMPACTZ. As we said, he scraped a playoff spot, but he got it nonetheless. 18-8 for VBD. Dominance throughout the 9 weeks. He's been insane. 3.1 goals a game for IMPACTZ, up to VBD's 5.1. Guys, that is a 2-goal difference. That is a 2-goal difference. I think one thing, if we're seeing anything, we're seeing goals, man. Goals against per match, quite identical, just roughly around that 3 mark. IMPACTZ conceding just a bit more. Goal percentages, VBD, of course, he's higher with his 67% in comparison to IMPACTZ's 58. And shot on goal percentage, that metric is almost always identical with the players, coming in at 94 for IMPACTZ and 95 for VBD. Look, momentum is my biggest name that I love saying. And they're both coming off of a win. They're both coming off of a win. And then they're also both coming off of a loss. So their records are quite similar. Obviously, VBD picked up, so he comes into this one 3-5. IMPACTZ comes into this one 4-5. So you could argue that IMPACTZ's mindset is probably a bit more confident than VBD's. You could argue that IMPACTZ has more on the line because he's reigning champion and he knows he's coming in as an underdog. And you could argue that the pressure is actually on VBD because he's expected to perform, he's expected to win. But we could see another upset. We saw an upset already when Lani took out Raf 5-2. So we could definitely see another one. What I want to do, right? What I want to do, guys, just before we get into the stakes, is just hear from the players. You know, it's my favorite thing to do. I want to hear from the players. I want to hear what they have to say. I just want to, you know, I just want to hear it out. I want to hear it out. It's my favorite thing to do. I will be honest. It is my favorite thing to do. And yeah, I want to hear what everyone's saying. So I'm just gonna pull them up. I'm just gonna pull them up here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some insight, guys. We just got just over 4 minutes until kickoff. Impact VBD, what's up, man? How you guys doing?
Yo, I'm good.
Nice to hear. Look, we're gonna start with Impact. We know that you're reigning champ right now. You definitely had to do a lot to get yourself into a playoff spot. What's it gonna take? You've had 2 fixtures already against VBD, FC25 and FC26. Came up short on both of those occasions, but we saw an upset already today. What's it gonna take for you to get it done?
I feel like when you're in playoffs, the past results don't really matter too much.
Of course.
Well, as you've seen from the last match, I think anyone in the playoffs is capable of like winning the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about like not letting the occasion get the better of you and like performing really and just taking it by storm really. So yeah, not really worried about past performances or whatnot.
As you shouldn't be. Look, when you had those 2 games against Brandlad, I asked you for a game plan and it was clear that it frustrated him and you managed to get the win on both occasions. Are you going in with another game plan? Is it the same game plan? Is there anything particular that you're looking to execute in this game?
I think for every game in these or in 1v1me in general, I think it's very similar, the game plan. Obviously, different people play in different ways, so every game's gonna play out differently. But yeah, just similar stuff really. Not too much changing.
Makes sense. Good luck. Well, look, VBD, on to you. You are definitely coming into this one, according to the metrics and the stakes, a favourite. Is that giving you any pressure? We're down to that point of the season where all of the stuff before, as Impact says, doesn't really have any significance as of today. Does that have any added pressure for you?
Nah, not really. Like Impact said, any of the 8 win, I wouldn't be surprised. It's playoffs. Like, it's one game. You turn up bad, you lose, you're out. So I don't think any previous form goes into it.
So what does go into it from your perspective? You're both coming off of a win in your last game, both very strong records, both very good players, as we already know. What do you think is going to be the difference today?
Whoever scores more goals.
Yeah, and you're averaging 5. So the metrics are looking straight at you. But guys, I'm gonna leave you both to it. Congratulations on making it here, and good luck for this game. We'll catch up after the games.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
See you guys. All right, guys. Plain and simple from VBD as always. What's it gonna come down to? Whoever scores more goals. Let's go into the stakes. We are just under 2 minutes out from this spectacle. I'll be real, guys. I'm extremely excited. Jay Pateman rooting for VBD. Lamine says total football. I want to see what's happening, man. I want to see what's going to happen. Look, who will win? I got the last one wrong. Chat. Who will win? I don't know, man. All right, look. Okay, all right. Let's do the smart thing. Let's look through. VBD has already won twice. VBD has a better record. VBD averages more goals. VBD averages less goals conceded. He scores a higher percentage of his goals. He has a higher shot on goal percentage. But then Impacts has the better record going into this game. So that's a 6-1 metrics indicating VBD. 6-1 via the metrics. And these are things that aren't opinionated. They're right here in front of you. Chat, I'm going to go VBD. And I think if Impact pulls it off, it will generally have to be a spectacle. But look, guys, let's get straight into this one, man. Let's get straight into this one right now. We are ready. Let me just get that out of the way. Oh. Yeah. Let's get that there. Alright, guys, we're here, man.
If it lets me.
We're here. We are here. We can see VBD there in the black strip of Spurs. up against IMPACTZ's red and white Benfica side. Let's get into this, man. Let's get straight into this. Why on earth does he put his camera there? I don't know. I don't know, Pigman. I don't know. I really don't. Big Pimpin, good morning, man. How you doing? Good morning. VBD already in that final third, guys. We know how he is. We know exactly how he is. In the box in 3 minutes. Wasting no time. Good defending from IMPACTZ.
Screened me. That was nuts.
Try to get him a bit loud. I couldn't really hear too much of that. To show his controller. Yeah, I guess so. Do you guys want to see his controller? There you go. For everyone watching and you want to see exactly what's moving on IMPACTZ's control pad, right there. You can literally see his hands moving, all the inputs that he puts in, right there, guys. I missed this game. I'm working. Yoga, you got to book that time off, bro. It's playoffs. What do you mean? You got to be watching this, man. Yeah, Tuan, it's a nice addition. They've had on the game for a couple of while now, so like you could show the controller input. If you stayed VBD, belt just VBD has the confidence in the chat right now, man. IMPACTZ. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Should have touched it down, but I have so much ice to do that. I shot straight away, so I had to pass.
Ice. I'm guessing ice is composure, coolness. That's what makes sense in terms of connotations. Madison, Kolomwani, 1-0.
Hey, man. Double tap.
VBD, 1-0. 1-0 VBD. IMPACTZ. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Come on. Come on. I got VBD. Swan, good morning, man. Oh, man. Do I get my first prediction right of the day? Hopefully. Even though it would be at IMPACTZ's detriment, hopefully. But he's doing well. He's keeping the ball. Avoiding press. His camera is massive, though, chat. His camera is massive, bro. Sudakov. IMPACTZ in that final third. Trying to find a way in. Loses it. Madison looking for it. Finds Kudus. Madison starts instead of Xavi Simons in this playoffs. Very interesting decision. The Horror Night Secrets. How you doing, man? Do they pick their own team? No, there is a draft. There is a draft, but that format will be changing for the next season, so make sure that you stay locked in, man. Both by 1 and VBD by 2.
It, bro.
Says he needs to stop forcing it.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got the free ball on every time.
Okay, so IMPACTZ says he needs to stop forcing the attack and acknowledges that VBD has the through ball on every time. 25 minutes in, 1-0 down. Don't think he makes any adjustments into the half, guys. I'll be honest.
Getting a lot of space down the wings. I don't think he's playing the right passes.
Yes, yeah, this is Lamine. He goes in. Cristiani. Ooh, he wanted that.
Maybe he should play a cut back.
He definitely wanted that. He definitely wanted that. He's outside the box. IMPACTZ. Ooh.
It's about 8 bodies in the way, bro.
Counter attack. Brennan Johnson looking. Brennan Johnson. Good pass by VBD looking to move forward. Kolomwani is on his right foot. Good block. Good block. Good block. Very good block. What do we have, man? IMPACTZ, what do you have for us? VBD is playing straight lock-up. Appreciate you, Horror Night Seekers, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, Raf wasn't able to get it done today, man. He wasn't able to get it done. This is the second game of the playoffs today. Earlier, we had a 5-2 victory for 8th seed Owen Lani. VBD is outside the box, looking for 2. Couldn't quite get it to go. Couldn't quite get it to go. Bang!
Like how, man? Like how?
2-0.
How none of my defenders intercepted that, bro.
It's 2-0 and 30 right now.
Ah,
VBD looking as strong as ever.
it's crazy.
Guys, this guy is straight relentless. He is relentless. Come on, man. Impact needs to keep his head low key. Yeah, I agree, man. This is a blowout. Nah, guys. Everyone always says this against Impact, and then he finds a way. I'm not gonna rule him out, man. I think it's really dangerous to rule out Impact. Really dangerous. Pedro Porro. Kudus. VBD in that dangerous spot again. Good defending. Good defending. Good defending. Really good defending. Kudus. Onside. Kodemwani. Bang! 3-0. Chat. Chat. This could be a blow-off. This could be a blowout in the playoffs. It could be a blowout in the playoffs. Oh my days. Oh my days. Impacts. Whoa. Look back, yo. Impacts. Can't get the shot off.
Played a perfect game, to be honest.
He's playing a perfect game, to be honest. I feel like that just tells us what we need to know about VBD, man. This guy's getting praises mid-game, 3-0 up. This is telling you what you need to know. This type of player he is, this type of danger he has. Half-time, 3-0 up for VBD. Impacts.
Just need one, man. We just need one. If we score the next goal, like... If we score the next goal, the momentum shifts, like the dynamic of the game is going to totally change.
Okay.
We just need a goal.
He just needs a goal, changes no tactics, no formations, goes straight in. That halftime break barely lasted. Guys, we're already into the second half here. Already.
Wow.
Let's see if VBD matches Lani's game management techniques. Just keeping the ball, frustrating the opponent. Good defending, but it is still VBD's ball. Would try match formation? Yeah. I could see why that would work. What do you think that would get done for him though, Lamine? He's in the box again, chat. Good defending. Impacts is not wrong. He needs a goal and he needs one now. He's got a run triggered. Manages to get it. Good defending. Again, Impact. He's in that final third. Still got to... Nah, he doesn't, chat. This is a crazy game from VBD, man. Look at him. Taking his time with Madison there. He's there. Kodemwani! Yep. 4!
Ay, ay, ay.
It's 4-0. It's 4-0. Impact is... He's 4-0 down. VBD 1 goal away from his average of 5 in the box with Kudus. It's 5-0. It's 5-0 in the playoffs.
I mean, like, this could get ugly, but I mean... Guess it already is ugly. Might as well try. Might as well try something.
Chat! It's 5-0! Bro, VBD is a monster. I've been telling you, like, he's a monster. Oh my gosh. Impact's gone to all-out attack here. 5-0 down. About 60 minutes played. 5 goals needed for Impacts. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't think so, chat. I don't want to be negative. I really don't think so, man. This is a cookout. Oh my gosh, this is a cookout. Impacts. In behind. In that final third.
You're lying.
Nah, doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Impacts. In that box. Can't finesse. Blocked. Richard Rios. Just outside. Blocked. VBD. Impactz gets it back. One more. Looking for a shot. Looking for an opening. Finds it. Pass. Luka Bakayo. Good save.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to lie. VBD is playing a perfect game. Impactz was not wrong. The chat are going off on Impactz right now. Straight disappointment. Guys, we went through the stakes. I tried to help you guys out. We went through the metrics. I told you guys. VBD. He's got his average. He's winning. He hasn't conceded. What more do you guys want? Like, how much more can I... Come on. Impactz. 5-1. What is that though, chat? Really? What is that though, chat? Really? Tell me what this really is. Is this doing anything right now? Remontada? I don't know. Impactz wins the ball back. He basically has to score every time he gets the ball, and that's what's... Luka Bakayo! Impactz! I think we see a bit of game management from VBD. I think we start to see a bit of game management. For sure. For sure. For sure. He's got a free goal advantage. Doesn't have to stress it, but he just wants more goals. Can't get it. If Impactz scores here, chat. If Impactz scores here. VBD making a sub. Is that onside? It is. Impactz. Luka Bakayo.
Oh, I should have passed one more, bro. Went inside. Oh.
He's messed it up, chat, and he knows it. That could have been it. That could have been it. Honestly, that could have been it.
If I score that chance, bro, I've got two goals back. Like 2 goals back in 15 minutes. That is so doable. I had to play perfect, bro.
He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. He actually knows it. He's trying to score now and the game is done. I'm telling you, Mike versus VBD would be an epic final. I don't know, man. VBD Harambu incoming? Maybe. Maybe. Absolutely maybe. Alright, Impactz. He's made a lot of changes. What do we have here? Just over 15 left in this one. What do we have, guys? What do we have? Show me. Bit of game management there from VBD. Just a bit. Just a bit. Wiggling around the left stick. Xavi Simons on. Loses the ball. Now. Impactz. Great pass. Bruma. He's inside. Has to be perfect. Has to be perfect and he knows it. Nah. Chat, I think that's game. I'll be honest. VBD really just careless with the ball. You'd want to see a bit more game management. Impactz.
What? Bro, Vander fucking Ven, bro. Wow.
What?
How was he just tackled me there?
That was so clutch. Chat, just over 10 for Impactz to get free. Chat, I'll be real. VBD is actually a monster. The guy's actually a Terminator, I'll be honest.
Jeez, man, deserved winner. Deserved winner, bro.
And he knows it.
He just literally took every chance he got, bro. Every fucking chance.
I think that's the most frustrating thing for Impactz right now.
Better play to him.
He almost knows that he's lost. He's looking at his bench. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, chat. I think this might be the end for Impactz. There's nothing there, man. There's nothing there, chat. There's nothing there. Just under 10 left. Let's see if he gets one more. Maybe a consolidation goal. This is a really strong performance from VBD, like it or not. Oh my gosh, he scored.
Oh man, it's too little too late, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, I don't really know what went wrong that game, to be honest. I really don't know what went wrong. Like,
VBD.
I've gone 5-0 down and then came back.
5-0 down, I think, is what killed him. But look, we're definitely going to hear from both players. He's going to score. Might be offside.
Right. No.
It wasn't offside, chat. Wow. Remontada would have been on. I really think Impact's had some chances. He had a couple of chances, man. He really did. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Nah,
my
good
God,
defending.
Jed Spence.
Jed Spence, fresh off the bench. Just sees the
That is
ball out
so
for
fucking
VBD.
frustrating. How can I go 5-0 down and then come back to 5-3?
If he gets another one, it generally might hurt
Like a
him
different
more
game.
than make him happy. He doesn't. He doesn't, chat. Surely, right? Chat, he scored
Oh
4.
my God, bro. How the fuck is that possible? How have I gone 5-0 down and came back to 5-4? How?
That is
How
harsh.
would that just happen, bro?
It is harsh.
Oh my God.
It is harsh. It is. But unfortunately, not enough. I said this, guys. You got to be relentless. It's the
How fuck has
playoffs.
that happened?
It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. There's no time for those type of mistakes. There's no time for those type of mistakes at all, chat. At all. At all. There is just no time for those type of mistakes. You can't make them at this point in the game. You just can't. You just can't. Let's go ahead and hear from our Victor, VBD. VBD, man, what an impressive performance. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Thank you.
How
It's
was
a big win.
how was that for you? Another 5 goals scored. You literally play exactly how your metrics indicate. How are you able to stay so consistent?
I don't know. I just seem to be putting up a lot of XG at the moment. I guess I got the attacking figured out. The double taps I think I'm pretty good at.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just seem to be scoring a lot of goals. And if I do that, I got a good chance.
Yeah, look, a lot of viewers, a lot of stakers were putting you up in their fantasy finals if you were against a bunch of different players. Michael Fisher was one. There's a bunch of different players. Is there anyone that you're thinking like could be more challenging? Because Impact is a reigning champion. The scoreline was 5-4, but you were 5-0 up for quite a while. You did dominate. Is there anyone you think there would give you a bit of a closer game?
Yeah, for sure. There's a couple of people. I'm not going to say their names and give them like some confidence, but you know, there's
course.
people there for sure that are good. All these games are going to be hard, you know. It's playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
People are playing for a lot of money, and they're going to do what it takes to win. So yeah.
Of course. Well, look, congratulations, man. That was actually a terrific performance from you. Look forward to your next game, and congratulations to make it through to the next round.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
See you later, man. All right, guys, let's go hear from Impacts, man. What went wrong? Impacts, how you doing, man?
Not amazing, but yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, I can imagine. Look, just talk to us there. What went wrong for you?
I mean, like, that's what I was just saying at the end of that game. Like, I generally didn't really know during the game, like, what was going wrong. Normally, I can tell you and sit there and be like, oh, like, I did this wrong or I did this wrong, did that wrong. But during that game, I just didn't know what was going wrong. He just, like credit to Dave, he just played really well attacking-wise. Really exploited, like, my weaknesses in my team and whatnot. Very good down the line. But watching back the game a little bit, it's just, I feel like going forwards, I was very, like, maybe scared is the wrong word, but conservative maybe, like not really giving him enough to think about defensively. I was very like one-dimensional, just trying to look for resets, whatnot. But then as soon as obviously I went 5-0 down, I'm like, oh, game's over, let's just throw everything at it.
Yeah.
And as soon as I started being more direct, more creative, whatnot, I mean, you saw I nearly made the impossible comeback, but yeah, it's frustrating, man. Very frustrating when you go 5-0 down and almost win a game.
Yeah.
It's very like a very strange feeling, but yeah, credit to Dave, he played really well.
So look, that does mean the end of your journey, but you pulled it back to 5-4, and you had a couple of chances. I even heard you say I could have made an extra pass there. I could have did something a bit better. Talk like what like, you're usually a bit more concise in your attack. What went wrong there?
I don't know. Like I feel like it's impossible to be perfect all the time, but it's just maybe like the occasion, like for things. Obviously, there's a lot more pressure on these games. It's a lot more. You're a lot more like liable to making mistakes or not making the right choices and whatnot. And I guess that was just one of those days where it wasn't meant to be today.
Yeah, do you know what? I think that might be what it was, but you pulled it back. You played well toward the end, but as you said, he played very well also. But nevertheless, man, it was great watching you this season. We know you'll be back next season, even stronger as well. Unfortunate today, but we'll catch up, man. Have a good day.
All good, appreciate it.
See you, man.
See it.
Well, guys, there we have it. There we have it. VBD advances to the next round, and I can't tell you I'm surprised. I just can't tell you I'm surprised. So, 2 games have gone past today. 2 games. We saw Owenlani beat Raf 5-2, advances to the next stage. He will face either M. Hayward or Michael Fisher. The second game that we just watched, VBD versus 1MPACTZ. VBD wins 5-4. 1MPACTZ makes a short comeback toward the end, but too little too late in his own words. This is what it looks like today. These are the 2 players that went through. I can say that Owenlani winning was a bit of an upset if you were to look at all the metrics going into the game. But VBD winning, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe, I mean, I said so. A lot of the stakers said so. The metrics indicated it. It almost felt like it was written for VBD to be able to pull this one back. But guys, guys, that is the second game of the playoffs. What can I say? We're heating up. Guys. I need you locked in. I actually really need you guys locked in. Every game, somebody loses, they're out. They're gone. It doesn't matter what they say after the game. It doesn't matter what happened before. No one cares about your record and all that stuff you did for 9 weeks. No one cares. Right now is where it matters. And we saw Owenlani prove that to us, taking out the #1 seed in the playoffs. We saw VBD show exactly why momentum is important, show why performing well is important. 1MPACTZ, the reigning champion, currently out. We have playoffs. Playoffs. I need you guys locked into that. But nevertheless, we will be back with more playoff games. Of course, you guys know that. Make sure to stay tuned, stay locked in, keep up with the stakes, and we will be back for more games, guys. It was a very good game to watch today. I'll be back for the next one. Peace.